Some former SeaWorld trainers are coming to Rochester this weekend in their first appearance together since being featured in the documentary Blackfish Brigade. And joining us now, organizer and Spry Middle School science teacher Diane DeGravio, Webster senior Amanda Carroll, and eighth grader at Spry Middle School, Kate Gettner. Thank you so much for joining us, ladies. And Diane, I'm going to start with you. You actually coordinated the visit of these four former SeaWorld trainers to Rochester. How did you get involved in bringing them here?
I just reached out. It was a simple email that was thrown out there, and we had the first trainer said that they would be interested, and they followed suit right after that. So
yeah.
it was a pretty amazing experience.
Now, to be upfront with the audience, you yourself are an animal activist. I mean, this is an issue that means a lot to you, right?
I'm exceptionally compassionate about the environment as well as animals, and I've been doing advocacy for several years.
All right. So the documentary showing and their speech to the audience is this Saturday.
It's this Saturday.
Okay, and it's at Theater on the Ridge on West Ridge Road. It starts at 7 o'clock.
Correct.
Let's talk about the students and how they got involved. How did you get Amanda and Katie involved in this? Ladies, if you want to sort of speak for yourself, why was it important for you to be involved in this, to speak out on behalf of these animals?
I've always been interested in animal activism. I've always been passionate for the environment around me, and I've been on 2 Costa Rica trips with Mr. DeGravio, so I've gotten to know her very personally, and she's my role model as far as animal activism goes. So
that's great.
I kind of followed.
You've gone to Costa Rica
several times. I organize a group called Leaders for a Greener Tomorrow, and I've taken 6 groups of kids to the rainforest.
Yeah. And how about you, Katie?
Well, Mr. DeGravio actually started me with this because she always talked about changing the world, and it made me want to help. And I never actually thought I could until she came along.
Good. So you feel like you have a voice now, right? You have a platform to speak out about animal abuse. And let's kind of take people back to what this documentary is all about. I saw this not that long ago, and it features the story of Tilikum, which is a killer whale who was responsible for the deaths of several trainers, right?
Yeah, the documentary came out for a wide view. CNN picked it up, actually, and it's been aired several times. But it did start, it's based on the killings of Tilikum, and it goes very deep into the animal intelligence and the separation anxiety.
And how these animals are treated, let's be clear, at SeaWorld, right?
True. And actually there's an extension to Marineland as well. So we've got a speaker coming from Marineland as well to speak out about how the animals are treated in captivity. And it really takes a twist as far as it's not an anti-SeaWorld situation, but why the animals should not be held captive.
SeaWorld, of course, came out with its own, I guess, the commentary about this. They have something out called The Truth About Blackfish. They say why Blackfish is propaganda, not a documentary. They say that the filming is emotionally manipulative and false. What do you think about that? Do you agree?
I do not agree. I think it's tastefully done, and it really leaves you with some critical thought, and I think that was the piece that was so intriguing to me to bring it into my classroom, because it really did meet a lot of the Common Core benchmarks as far as critical thinking about what humans are doing to impact our environment. So there's a lot of extensions how this can be used, and I use that to my advantage within the classroom.
What's the biggest question you've got for these SeaWorld trainers? If I could ask you, we've got 30 seconds each. What's your big question?
Well, how did they get the courage to say what they did and help with these animals?
Right, and speak out about it. How about you?
What inspired them, what they saw, and what they still want to continue to do.
Great topic, and we thank you so much for joining us. It's clear you've got a very supportive student body behind you, so thank you so much, Diane.
Oh, you're welcome.
And again, it's Saturday at 7 o'clock at Theater on the Ridge if you'd like to see the 4 former SeaWorld trainers come speak.